Ever wondered why sex is such a taboo topic to discuss, despite being a natural part of human existence? It's a question many of us have pondered, and the answer lies in the complex interplay of cultural, societal, and personal factors. Yet, understanding sex, its biological purpose, its role in human relationships, and its impact on our physical and emotional health, is crucial. Not only for ourselves as individuals navigating our way through life, but also for the broader society, fostering an environment of respect, consent, and health consciousness. The need to discuss sex openly, therefore, is not merely about breaking taboos. It's about education, empowerment, and creating a culture of informed decision-making. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's unpack the complexities, break down the misconceptions, and demystify what is, essentially, a fundamental aspect of being human. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of human sexuality, aiming to shed light on this often misunderstood topic. Let's start at the very beginning, the basic biological aspects of sex. Sex is a natural biological process, central to the cycle of life. It's not just about physical pleasure or intimacy, but it's also about reproduction. It's how species, including humans, continue to populate the Earth. To understand this, we need to delve into the world of chromosomes. Humans typically have 23 pairs of chromosomes. One pair, the sex chromosomes, determines our biological sex. Those assigned female at birth usually have 2 X chromosomes, while those assigned male at birth have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. Now let's talk about the reproductive systems. The male reproductive system includes the testes, which produce sperm, and the penis. The sperm is half of the equation for creating new life. It holds the father's genetic contribution to a potential offspring. The female reproductive system, on the other hand, includes the ovaries, which produce eggs, the uterus, and the vagina. The egg is the other half of the equation. It holds the mother's genetic contribution to a potential offspring. When a sperm and an egg meet, usually in the fallopian tube of the female reproductive system, fertilization can occur. This fusion creates a zygote, a single cell that contains all the genetic information necessary to form a new individual. The zygote travels down the fallopian tube and implants into the uterus, where it grows and develops into a fetus. However, it's important to remember that sex isn't just about reproduction. It also plays a significant role in bonding and pleasure, thanks to hormones like oxytocin and dopamine. These hormones are released during sexual activity, leading to feelings of closeness and happiness. Sex is a complex interplay of biology, emotions, and social interactions. It's a unique aspect of our lives that deserves understanding and respect. Understanding these biological aspects lays the foundation for deeper discussions about sex. Now, let's move on to a stage in life where many changes occur: puberty. Puberty is a transformative period that marks the transition from childhood to adulthood. It's a time of significant growth and development, not only physically, but also emotionally and socially. So, what exactly happens during puberty? For starters, puberty is signaled by the onset of hormonal changes in the body. The pituitary gland, a tiny organ in the brain, starts to release hormones that stimulate the ovaries in females and the testes in males to produce sex hormones. These hormones are responsible for the multitude of changes that occur in the body during this time. In girls, these changes might include the development of breasts, the beginning of menstruation, and a growth spurt that results in an increase in height. They might also notice changes in body shape as hips widen and body fat increases in certain areas. Boys, on the other hand, experience changes such as the deepening of the voice, growth of facial and body hair, increase in muscle mass, and a growth spurt that often comes a bit later than in girls. They also experience nocturnal emissions, often referred to as wet dreams, which are a normal part of sexual development. But puberty isn't just about physical changes. It also brings about emotional and social changes. You might start to have new feelings and thoughts about your body and about other people. You might find yourself attracted to people in a way you haven't experienced before. These feelings are completely normal and a part of growing up. It's important to remember that everyone's journey through puberty is unique. Some might start earlier, some later, and that's perfectly okay. It's not a race, and there's no right or wrong timeline. Also, it's okay to have questions or feel uncertain during this time. It's a period of exploration and learning about your own body, and it's perfectly normal to seek guidance or reassurance. Puberty is a critical period in sexual development, paving the way for sexual maturity. So remember, it's okay to be curious, it's okay to ask questions, and most importantly, it's okay to be you during this transformative time. Sexual health is a key aspect of overall well-being. So let's delve into this topic and shed some light on its importance. Sexual health isn't just about avoiding disease or unplanned pregnancy, it's also about recognizing that sex can be an essential part of our life. It's about having respectful partnerships and experiencing pleasure, all within a framework of safety and consent. One way to ensure sexual health is through regular checkups. These aren't just for when you're feeling unwell. No, they're a preventative measure, a way to keep informed about your body and to catch any potential issues early. Regular visits to your healthcare provider can help you stay on top of your sexual health, providing an opportunity to discuss any concerns or questions you may have. Now let's talk about contraception. It plays a pivotal role in preventing unwanted pregnancies. But that's not its only function. Contraception is also a key player in the fight against sexually transmitted infections, or STIs. There are various forms of contraceptives available, from condoms which protect against STIs and unwanted pregnancies, to pills and intrauterine devices, or IUDs, which prevent pregnancies. Each contraceptive method has its own set of benefits and considerations. It's essential to research and consult with a healthcare provider to choose the one that best fits your lifestyle and health needs. And remember, except for condoms, other forms of contraception do not protect against STIs, so using condoms in combination with other methods can provide a broader protection. Moreover, it's important to understand that no contraceptive method is 100% foolproof. Regular testing for STIs is crucial, even if you're using contraception and not experiencing any symptoms. STIs can often be asymptomatic, which means they don't present any noticeable signs or symptoms. In conclusion, taking care of your sexual health is more than just a personal responsibility. It's a crucial step towards ensuring your overall well-being and the well-being of your partners. Remember, taking care of your sexual health is an integral part of maintaining your overall health. Sex is not just a physical act, it involves emotions and respect. These words couldn't be truer. It's essential to understand that every sexual relationship should be built on these pillars: mutual consent and respect. Mutual consent, in the context of a sexual relationship, means that both parties have willingly agreed to engage in sexual activity. It's not just a one-time agreement, but needs to be continuous and ongoing. Consent can be withdrawn at any time, and it's crucial to respect that. Consent is not coerced, and it's not assumed. It's explicit, informed, and voluntary. Remember, silence or lack of resistance does not equate to consent. Respecting others' boundaries is another vital aspect of a healthy sexual relationship. Everyone has their comfort zones, and it's important to respect these. It's not about pushing limits or making someone uncomfortable. It's about understanding and respecting the other person's wishes, feelings, and rights. Communication and trust play a significant role in this. Open, honest, and clear communication helps establish mutual understanding and ensure that both parties are comfortable with the progression of their relationship. It's about discussing what you're comfortable with, what your boundaries are, and how you feel. Trust is the bedrock that makes this communication possible. Trusting your partner means believing that they will respect your boundaries and your consent. It's also worth mentioning that respect extends beyond just the relationship between you and your partner. It includes respecting yourself and your own boundaries. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to change your mind. You have the right to feel comfortable and safe in any sexual relationship. In conclusion, consent and respect are not just words or optional extras in a sexual relationship. They are fundamental requirements. They ensure that everyone involved feels safe, comfortable, and valued. They are what make a sexual relationship healthy, satisfying, and enjoyable for all parties involved. Consent and respect are non-negotiable elements of any healthy sexual relationship. Never forget this. It's not just about the act itself, but the emotion, the trust, and the mutual respect that makes it meaningful. Sexuality is as diverse as humanity itself. A powerful statement, isn't it? It reminds us that there isn't one right or standard way to experience or express our sexuality. Just as we are unique in our personalities and interests, so too are we in our sexualities. There are multiple sexual orientations that people identify with. These include, but are not limited to, heterosexuality, homosexuality, bisexuality, asexuality, and pansexuality. Heterosexuality is when a person is attracted to the opposite gender. Homosexuality is when a person is attracted to the same gender. Bisexuality is when a person can be attracted to both genders, and asexuality is when a person does not experience sexual attraction. Pansexuality is when a person can be attracted to any gender, not limited to the binary male or female. It's fundamental to understand that these are not choices people make, but rather integral aspects of their identities. The same way you didn't choose your favorite color or your birthplace, people don't choose their sexual orientation. It's just a part of who they are. While these labels can be useful for some people to understand and express themselves, it's also crucial to remember that not everyone chooses to identify with a specific label, and that's perfectly okay. Sexuality can be fluid, evolving throughout a person's lifetime. Unfortunately, societal norms and prejudices can make it difficult for people to openly express their sexuality. This can lead to feelings of isolation, fear, and even self-doubt. But it's important to remember that everyone deserves respect, acceptance, and understanding no matter how they identify. In a world that's so beautifully diverse, understanding and accepting diverse sexualities is not just important, it's essential. It's a matter of human rights, respect, and empathy. We should strive to create a culture where everyone feels safe and comfortable expressing their authentic selves. So let's make it a point to learn, to understand, and to accept. Let's celebrate diversity in all its forms, including diverse sexualities. After all, it's our differences that make us uniquely human. Remember, everyone has the right to their own sexual identity and deserves respect. As we conclude this enlightening exploration of human sexuality, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. We started with the basics, exploring the biological aspects of sex and the differences between male and female anatomy. We then delved into puberty and sexual development, highlighting the physical and emotional transformations that occur during this significant stage of life. We moved on to discuss sexual health and contraception, emphasizing the importance of safe sex practices and the use of contraceptives to prevent unwanted pregnancies and protect against sexually transmitted infections. We also underscored the significance of consent and respect in sexual relationships, emphasizing that mutual agreement and respect for each other's boundaries are fundamental in maintaining healthy relationships. Recognizing the diversity of human sexuality, we acknowledge that people may have different sexual orientations, stressing the importance of acceptance and understanding. Throughout the discussion, we strive to maintain a non-judgmental approach, presenting information in an unbiased and neutral manner. Knowledge is power, and the quest for understanding should not stop here. There are numerous reliable sources available for further learning. Educational websites such as Sex, etc., Planned Parenthood, and the American Sexual Health Association provide a wealth of information on a wide range of topics related to sexuality. Books like The Guide to Getting It On and Sex, the all-you-need-to-know progressive sexuality guide to get you through high school and college, offer comprehensive information in an engaging and accessible manner. Health professionals such as doctors, nurses, and sexual health educators can also provide accurate information and guidance. Journeying through the realm of human sexuality can be a complex and sensitive endeavor, but remember, it's normal to have questions. So, don't hesitate to seek answers and continue learning. As we navigate this intricate aspect of our existence, it's vital to continue the conversation about sex, always fostering an environment of openness, acceptance, and respect. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding human sexuality. We hope that this exploration has offered you a clearer perspective and maybe even sparked more curiosity. In the vast universe of human experiences, sexuality is one of the most profound, yet often misunderstood. So let's keep the conversation going, and remember, every question is a good question. Feel free to share this video with anyone you think might benefit from it. Maybe they're too shy to ask, or perhaps they're just as eager to learn. Let's empower each other through understanding and open dialogue. And of course, if you found this content valuable, consider subscribing to our channel. We regularly bring you informative and engaging content, and we'd love to have you with us on this journey of learning and discovery. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay respectful, and stay safe.